Good morning, Peter.
Hello, Henny.
This morning, we're continuing with the journey in the wealth money can't buy. The gem this morning that forms part of growth still is deep growth is meant to feel weird. So it's talking about growth, but this morning we're zoning in on deep growth specifically. And what was interesting is one of the first things that Robin mentions in this gem is that all change is hard at first. It's messy in the middle and then gorgeous at the end. And that is used quite often in some of his books, and it's really always around the habits. These are the habits that we've got suiting our lifestyle, is it suiting our goals, the way we want to live. So yeah, something that I've seen a number of times before. What is your thoughts on the gym?
When I look at it, and I think of intentional living, and really that's what we're talking about here is intentional living. And if we're going to grow intentionally, and the emphasis is on growing, we're going to need to incorporate change, and this is how to handle it. That change, and it is hard at the beginning, and it's just messy in the middle, and then gorgeous at the end. And it's so often that's what happens. I think if you, as a bowler, how you started off, you didn't know which end of a bowl to hold, and today you just take these things so naturally, and the bowl fits into your hand perfectly.
I think you're right, Peter. And if I bring it back to process again in something that makes sense to me and that's logical, it's always about the what you put into the process. And are the habits that we're using these days, or that we set for ourselves, are they really serving our purpose of living intentionally? Are they going there? And I do feel that a lot of people almost depend on luck, to say, I am putting this in, and I know it's not the right input, but maybe, just maybe, the output that I will get is something that's gonna come from it. And they try and do that a number of times with the same result. It gets back to Einstein, the definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over again and
Yeah,
expecting a
yeah.
different result. I think that's what I took from this gem is the habits that I've got right now the ones that's supposed to serve me to get to living intentionally or
Mm.
not? And if they're not, he's made it clear it's not an easy process to change those things. But if you want to live intentionally, you need to go and change your input.
Yeah, and I think we need to be an element of self awareness about us, where we constantly review our habits and decide what changes we need to incorporate. So I think our challenge to our listeners today is, what habits are you changing?